Hello, everyone. Welcome to Triple Talk Podcast. I'm your girl and your host, Amisholo. And in this show, we're diving in real conversation. The matter today, we're tackling a topic about men's mental health, but often which is also left unspoken. And so today, we're going to talk about how men stay strong with their emotions, with everything that is happening to them, how they are told to battle up things, how they are told to man up, but behind all that, there is a silence that they are also struggling, a silence that they need someone to talk to, a silence they need a shoulder to be held to. So, in this episode, we are opening up with a conversation where a man navigates. Where a man navigates their own path, trying to if that man is trying to support another person, if you're doing it yourself, if someone is supporting you, you're all going to be here. We're just going to listen and know how we're going to break all this stigma thing. And today we're with Imani Kitima, my friend, my best friend. Welcome so much. Imani, say hi.
Hello everyone, how are you?
Say hi. I think everyone remembers you. So, with time, we're going to dive into our first question. It says, can you tell us a bit about yourself and your journey with mental health?
Okay, to be honest, I'm an emotional guy. I might say that I'm a very, very emotional guy, which usually take things very deeply. And I don't know, it's like, of course, due to our culture and the environment where we live, I grew up with a brother's household whereby I had a lot of big brothers. And through day to day, they always help me and support me, and I think that's the most important thing. You need to have that brotherhood that you might talk things. Because yes, I know most men we are we are very hard to open up to certain things, but at a certain point you have to, where you need to have that community where you can open up to certain stuff. So for me, that has helped me through a lot, and yeah, so I might say that you need to just have a household where that community of brothers where you can talk things out. That's how I grew up, and it helped me a lot. I might say that in a nutshell.
It means inside that being with too much brother helped you to talk things out, because some people have brothers but they don't say anything. So it
Yeah,
means a family will have support in you saying something, not just being quiet and just being there by yourself.
yeah. It's the, the different thing is people don't know. You might live together, but you're not actually living together. It's like I don't know if you understand me by that. It's that it takes it takes two people to bond. It's just not presence. Doesn't mean that person is doesn't mean he's there. I don't know if I make sense. Don't
Like
confuse.
physically there. You shouldn't it's not a match for someone to be physically around.
hmm Like for instance, my all my brothers now are not living. We're not living together. One is in Amsterdam, the other one is in Italy. Uh, so most of the time we talk day by day, every day. Like we talk. So if you create that certain bond from childhood to a point where you grow up living like that, it actually helps things out. Now, even I am the youngest, but they usually call me, or we have a group chat. We advise on each other about finances, about life, relationship, all of those stuff, which I think it helps uh, more than just staying quiet. Because at the end of the day, yes, we are not psychics that can read other people's minds. That okay, like I know what Amina is thinking right now, or I know what Mopele is thinking right now, or Imani is thinking. But you have that connection where you talk
Mm.
day by day, open up. It helps, especially when it comes to problem solving. Especially when it comes to problem solving, whereby you help each other in problem solving, you solve each other's problems. Yeah. So through that, it helps a lot.
Right. I get it. I understand you. People should get brothers like yours. So let's dive in our second question. This says, was there a turning point that made you take your mental health seriously? We ile mda everything is so exhausted, mambo magumu nini, ukasema siwe kesi.
Yeah, I reached that point. I reached at some point where I even cut people. As I said previously, yes, I have brothers, I have family. They usually help me through a lot, but there's a time when things get really overwhelming, and you don't know how to express things. So sometimes you have to, be self-aware. You have to be aware that we reach to a certain point where things might get rough, but at the end of the day, you have to take care of yourself and you have to consider everything that is happening. So there's a saying whereby you cannot afford to be depressed. You have to go to work. If you know that saying, depression is too in our lives, especially in our lives. You cannot afford to be depressed. You have to go to work. If you have that mentality, then you have to, because at the end of the day, okay, you might not do anything else. I'm depressed. I'm sad. I just want to stay in bed all day. But there's rent. When you come back to reality, there's rent. There's bills. Those things don't pay by themselves. So
Yeah, you have to.
yes, you cannot afford to be depressed. You gotta go to work.
Exactly.
So at some point, yes, you need to be that self-aware to a point of realization that all those things happen. We have to get back to reality. So you cannot afford to be depressed.
So when it comes to that point where you say I have to work, I have to pay bills, that's when you now have to take also your mental health serious. Aoni VP. When it what turning point made you say I have to think about my mental health?
Yeah, because now, as I said earlier, I can quote someone. He's a comedian, but he's very serious. His name is Jim Carrey. He stated depression is a point where your body, like he described your body as an avatar, whereby you cannot, your body just doesn't want to be this character anymore. It's tired. Depression meaning it's a depressed, whereby your body is just, I'm tired. This character is so attentive. But yes, you can be that. You can be depressed all day long. But yes, you have to. Then you just going back to the same point where I say you have to be self-aware that at some point you have to get back to reality. Whereby yes, life is tough. Life is tough. But what you're gonna do, you have to get back up and fight. So as men, as our society doesn't allow us to be depressed. So if I am depressed, then there are 10 other people below me who are making them depressed. Let's say I am the father of the house. I have a wife. I have kids. Let's say I have 3 kids. I have, let's say, in an African family, I have 3 kids, or even 5. Then I'm also living with my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, who I also pay for their school fees. So this one person, me, the father of the house, I have to take care of each and every one of them. So being depressed, I'm letting down all these people who are down, who are below me. So that's why you have to, at the end of the day, which is what I can say is you have to fight. You cannot. Then again, my point today is I'm gonna put it, if it was me who was writing the caption, I'll put it in there. You cannot afford to be depressed. cannot afford. It's too expensive to be depressed, especially in our day-to-day
Too
life. It's
expensive to be depressed.
too expensive
Very.
to be depressed.
It's like how it's too expensive to be poor.
Yes. Also, you got that from that
From
very
Pro.
true. That
Yeah.
old woman. Yeah. So yes, either way, cannot be. Cannot. It's too expensive to be poor. Too expensive to be depressed.
You need to check your mental health because you have other people behind your back who are also checking on you. So you need to, yeah, I get it. Now there is where we'll go. Say you need to man up, but how are you manning up? How are you taking things? We'll get to there. Let's go to our third question. Inasema, why do you think men often struggle to talk about their mental health?
I think it's because of the environment they're in. The environment, yes. You need, as a man in society, you need to have a support group whereby you support each other. Whereby there's a notion whereby people say, even there is this famous video where the famous basketballer Shaquille O'Neal said, "Open up to a woman." Never. It doesn't have to. You don't have to open up to a woman. It's just you have to have that support group, whether it's your family or your friends or your guy. But at the end of the day, yes, you open up, but you come up with solution. Just don't go there and cry, "Hey, my name is Imani. I am an alcoholic." Hey, Imani, my name. Hey. Then you cry, you cry, you cry, you cry, you cry. Then what happened? You have to have solutions. Okay, my guy, yo, I'm in debt. I need this and this and this. Then you have support group. That's why I say you need to have a support group where you can open up. So that support groups helps you to overcome certain scenarios in life where you're in trouble, or again depression, because now depression is the big villain in everybody's story. I am too depressed. So yeah, to me, I think depression is something that motivates me to even work even harder, because I don't want to through life right now. If I'm depressed, then I'm supposed to be in my A game, where I need to. It's like a motivation where I need to really be on my A game and work even harder. So yes, support group, my support group.
Okay, support group. But why do you think it is a struggle for men to talk about their mental health? Why is it a struggle for them?
Because we are wired like that. Especially people, people confuse things. People confuse two different things. Of course, we make fun of each other. We make fun of each other a lot. So due to that, opening has been a problem to most men. Like if I open up, let's say for example, I'm facing relationship problems, then I go there and say, "Hey, my guys, my girl did this." So at the end of the day, you know that they always crush you to that. So we think that opening up, people might crush it or use it against you. So, but again, I'll use this today. You get tired of it. That support group where you grow up with that bond. If you have that, we need to. Okay, let me answer this. We need to have a specific. Now we should change the notion where we should change the people's perspective to a point where we need to encourage men to open up, but opening up with solutions, of course. So we need to open up to certain things, and especially problem solving. And that notion, I don't know if it's allowed in your podcast. That why you because people are afraid of opening up. Because I know, man, why are you gay? So that, but if we really encourage ourselves from the scratch, now that notion, that perspective, that should start from the ground, from little kids. Let's say
That
our
it's
little.
okay. Yeah, so it's okay to open up. It's okay. It's okay to be sad. It's okay not to be okay, even if you're a man, since they're
It's
young.
it's okay. It's okay. Yes, and you need to know at some point. Now I'm sad. Now I'm not okay. It's okay. But at some point, yes, I'm okay. I'm not okay. I'm not sad. I'm not okay. I'm sad. But you have to find a solution of not being okay, of not being okay, of being sad. You have to have
Now, I think
solutions.
it will be easy to find a solution if you are talking to the right people. So I think
Mm.
let's stand with the thing of many men to are worried that they are men. They can't show that they can't do this. They can't show that they are not okay. They can't show that they are stressed. They can't show that So if you're saying that they should be helped since they are young, so they should be helped to tell them it's okay if you're not okay. It's okay if you're angry, you're upset without violence. It's okay if you're stressed. Come talk to me or talk to your friend or someone that you think you're okay to talk with. And if you sit with them and you ask, what do you think I should do? They'll give you some advices. When you sit down and filter them and also put your own advice on yourself, you get a solution on something.
Mm.
Tell
But
them, we should also tell them that some friends can make fun, right? Some
yeah,
friends
but
are there. If you tell them something, they're your friends. Not that they won't advise you, they will advise you, but as if you're so close, you first laugh and all that, blah blah, but they will give you that advice. So
that's
if you have a friend like that, like it's your bond. Don't destroy that bond just because you guys joke about something. It's how you create your own bond. Yeah, it's how you create your own bonds to reach that. So I think the important thing to help them, the
but
important thing that mm,
remember, men are built to solve problems. So at the end of the day, yes, we can complain all we want, but at the end of the day, yes, I can be down, complain, everything, but at the end of the day, you have to solve that problem. Just open up.
that's that's what I'm
But
saying. Like if men are raised to be men, that they shouldn't show they have problems. They're only there to solve, not you having problems, like, but you're there to solve problems. It's like problems are coming to you for you to just solve. But there's a certain line where you reach. You don't have a solution for something. You need to relax, think, and it may take time. You may not get any solution for it until you get help from someone. You get it? Sasa unarafikia kwa siku kuja kukomba ushauri kwamba maybe I've done this and I've tried this but everything has failed, basi hatovuka, atasimama hapo hapo. So
yeah, it's
if
just depending on the situation. I have a friend called Mbunda. Everybody, whenever Mbunda goes, he always make a scene. He's this funny comedian, very full of energy, very full of himself, actually. So Mbunda is one of my best friend about I can talk to, but he's very full of shit. When you on a daily basis, just joke around, comedic. But let's say I call him. Just I'm telling you, it depends on the situation. Let's say I call Mbunda 2 a.m. in the morning. Yo, Mbunda, we need to talk. Even if he's asleep or even if whatever, I can just call him at 2 a.m. in the morning. He knows this, my guy is serious. This is serious. We need to talk. So there are boundaries and situations where those things that can be addressed. Because we all know you cannot call someone at 2 a.m. and talk. They say, yo, my guy, we need to talk. Yo, my guy, I'm in trouble. Then he'll make fun of you. No. So we need to differentiate between the two by joking around and things which are serious.
So now there, I'm coming back to, it depends on how you guys have built your bond. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, here there's this boundary in our bond, here there's this thing here, I can do this here. When she does this, oh, there is no jokes here, so we have to be serious on this point. You get me? It's where you, with how you guys built your bond, how you have built your bond, it's easy for someone else to understand, okay, at this phase here I can make a bit of jokes, at this phase here, now there's no jokes here, we need to get serious on something and all that. Someone who doesn't know you, you might be on a serious face and they'll continue joking, and it will be a cut off thing, like, yo, please, to be pissing you off. You get my point?
Yep.
So to my side, I think the struggle is how the society has made you men think that you are only a problem solver and you can't have someone to also help you out. You're the man, you have to do everything, you have to man up, you have come and solve my problems, you have to do this, you have to, so it's like you don't have time for your own feelings and you're hurting, which is not right.
But we have to, though. We have to.
Yes, I'm just saying what the question is, what is giving you, what is the struggle for you people to not talk about your mental health? The struggle is you're wired not to talk. You're wired that you're a man, you shouldn't cry, you should only be solving.
You know,
not everyone talks. Not everyone talks. Some people even say, if you have a problem, go to your brother, go to this. Some people refuse going to their brothers. Like, how you can go to your brother?
Everybody, I believe everybody talks at a certain situation. It's just how he's being taken serious in that situation. Because I believe even that's why even people who are depressed, who are going to the bar, who goes to drink, they talk their shit out. They actually talk. Just listen to people who are, if you go to a bar, me, I don't drink, for example. Wherever I go, have my friends, I can tell. People open up. They open up. Once they drink, they're drunk, they open up, they talk. Even if it's indirect. That's why you need to just focus. Then the next day, you come up. Yo, my guy, what's wrong? There's this and this I heard. You address, as a friend, you need to, even if he addressed it, then you, the next day, you go and address it. Even if he addressed it indirectly, you have to go and address it. Yo, my guy, there's this. What's up? Talk to me. You know. So, yeah, talking to it. Sometimes when checking on friends, yo, it's been a while. What's up? You good? Yeah, I'm good. Are you good though? Yeah, I'm good. You have to be persistent also. You just have to be persistent, you know, because not everybody knows how to console a person. Sometimes you need to be persistent. Like, yo, are you good though? Yeah, I'm good. Are you though? Really? Are you? So yeah, you just have to be persistent and patient. I think that helps too.
Okay, let's run to the fourth question. Says, have you ever felt pressure to man up? How did that affect you? The pressure for you to man up, how did it affect you?
I can answer this in a very different way. Yes, there's a pressure to man up, but how did it affect me? It affected me in a very positive way. And I'm really grateful for that pressure because it made me rise. The manning up made me become a problem solver. It made me feel disciplined. And I don't know, it just made me solve a lot of things. The pressure to man up made me.
Give us a little story about it. Give us a little story of what made you to man up. What brought that pressure for you to man up until it gave you that positive effects that you experienced or you're still experiencing until now?
Of course, everybody has his experiences, but let me give you a scenario whereby I am the youngest child. I'm the last born, but I felt the child all my life. At some point, I came to a point of realization where I need to, accept reality, because we have this notion where I'm the born, everybody I should be treated like a glass, something very delicate.
Mm.
I never has affected me, yes, but positively, I can say that, not negative. The pressure to man up has actually made me become strong mentally, strong physically, in and even being able to solve different problems depending on a situation. So it helped me become a problem solver, more critical thinker. So I am actually grateful for that pressure of manning up. Made me become a better person, made me become a better man. I can say that. So I never really felt that pressure in a negative way, that manning up, I have this very big stone I have to carry.
So, from you not feeling being the last born and being the middleman has made you like, okay, I should take care of this, I should take care of myself, I should do this, and this should happen, this should happen, this should happen.
Yeah, feeling the pressure of being the last born and feeling like a middle child, it actually helped me grow and learning a lot about uh, learning. People might say, yes, it is, but actually, I'm really grateful it happened, so I can have a point of view on different things and how you can handle pressure or different uh, scenarios in life where things might become tough. So
Mm.
yes, things are tough. There's nobody there to save you. Then who do you have?
Yourself.
Like, so at some point, there's a certain period of time where I was just dealing with my stuff by myself, and I was fine. I was fine, because sometimes the people who you need to save, they also need saving.
Yeah.
So they will not always be around.
Mm.
So if that pressure of manning up wasn't there, I don't know what would happen. So I'm grateful. I am.
Maybe
I
it
am
would
grateful.
not make you be who you are right now if the pressure of manning up wasn't there. Maybe this is the time now, instead of knowing what to do, you'd be struggling maybe on what now to do.
Blaming people for my problems, then I'll be blaming people for my problems. Hey, you didn't help me. Hey, you didn't help me. You're a bad person. What what good is gonna do that?
I get it. I get it. For now, you don't have to put blames on people. You just have to work things out, and so
Yeah.
it's really affected you in a positive way.
Yes.
So we're going to our fifth question. You're gonna say, how can friends and family better support the men in their lives? Maybe you know how it can help the friends, family. How can they support men in their lives?